We were all outside, the kids were playing in the pool, when we suddenly realised that the 4-year-old was missing. There was total panic, went through all the adults, when luckily the father saw him on the bottom of the pool. He dived in straight away and pulled him out, but unfortunately he wasn't breathing. Luckily the grandmother gave the child CPR and got him breathing again, and the child is fine. I want to make sure that if I'm ever in that awful situation again, I will know what to do and I will be like that grandmother.
I think the Grey Medallion course is really important and a great thing on offer for people of grandparent ages.
They persuaded me, said it'd be good for me as I'm not, a strong swimmer.
Through the Grey Medallion program, Royal Lifesaving is making a difference by teaching older Australians water safety and survival skills, as well as skills in child supervision and CPR.
We've got an ageing population, and the figures and the statistics are showing that that ageing population is figuring high in the total drowning numbers.
My idea would be to jump in and try and save them, but I read in the papers things where that's the wrong thing to do.
It's a while for a lot of them since they've had any training, or they've never been shown anything about water safety before.
And I'm very keen on keeping children safe in the water. I had a son drown at 19 in the Shoalhaven River, so I'm especially conscious of water.
So it's great for grandparents or carers who are looking after young children, because we go into depth with what they can do to help around the home, or if they're bringing them to a pool location, beach or river location, how they can keep them safe in those locations.
Royal Lifesaving has been educating people across the country on how to reduce their risk of drowning for over 120 years.
I was teaching everybody how to use a life jacket, how to support yourself in a life jacket, what to do once you've got the life jacket on.
Well, what I learned was it's not as easy as it looks to get one of these life jackets on in the water.
When you're boating, you could be subject to different types of life jackets and different sizes. So we also go through the fact that you're not always going to get one that works completely, and if you can't get it to all work, there's an alternative, because you just never know. What we teach on the Grey Medallion is that it's never safe to get into the water to do a rescue. That's a last resort, and the only time we would get in the water to rescue someone would be if they were unconscious. The rest of the time we're using ropes or balls or flotation devices, throwing them out and staying out of the water to stay safe, because we don't want to become a drowning statistic ourselves.
We've been learning and refreshing skills for CPR, but it's really nice to go through the weight that you need to put in and the counting and things like that.
And it's the first time I've ever actually had a go at doing it, and I didn't realise it was so difficult. I wouldn't have known to go and tilt the head back or hold the nose or any of those sort of things, so I think it can be very helpful for me for the future.
Oh, we have a great time. As I say, the Grey Medallion has been absolutely wonderful. From a social aspect, after we finished our course, everybody went out to a nice lunch.
I'd recommend the course to others because it just boosts your confidence to know that you are capable of reacting in an emergency if you have to.
It's increased my confidence that I'd be able to do this, I believe, if an issue happened around my pool at home.
Yeah, I think we all need to come and do this, especially as you age. Just learn those skills that you've unlearned along the way.
I would recommend this course to anybody that will give me listening time.
The Grey Medallion is excellent. I'd encourage anyone to come along and learn some skills that could maybe save your own life or save someone else's.
Never too young to learn.
Never too old to start.
This is my water safe story.
What will your story be?
To learn more about the Grey Medallion program and for water safety information, visit royallifesaving.com.au.